Blessed be witches, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today we are doing the fourth part to our bath bomb series, honey. And this chakra is going to be the heart. I like to call it the bridge, okay? It is the bridge between the higher and the lower chakras. For anything to manifest in this plane of existence, it has to go through the heart chakra. So what if this is imbalanced? What happens? Well, if it's imbalanced, darling, then you're going to feel a disconnect. You are going to have an issue with relationships, with love. You are going to have a hard time being able to share yourself, give of yourself freely. You may find yourself being exhausted. You may feel lethargic and heavy. You may find that you don't have very many intimate relationships with people, or you are very sexually active but not necessarily no intimacy there. That's kind of hacking away at your soul. If you have a healthy, balanced heart chakra, then you're going to be able to give and receive love. You're going to be very intimate with your connections with people. You're going to find yourself having a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy. You're going to find yourself just having a love for mankind. You're going to want to help your fellow man. So you're probably, either in a form of work where you're helping other people, social workers, therapists, psychologists who are in it because they want to do it rather than the ones who are in it for the money. And you're going to find that you have a strong connection with animals too. It's a very loving kind of vibration that you're going to get from that chakra. Now, on the world map, the direct connection with the chakra is at Stonehenge in England, okay? So that is a wonderful place to go if you want to just have the heart chakra open, doing a little meditation around there. Now, unfortunately, I heard that you can't go into Stonehenge anymore, but you can go close enough to see it. But that whole area is very good for opening the heart chakra. So what are you going to need? Well, you're going to need the same things you always need. You're going to need some cornstarch or corn flour in Europe, citric acid, baking soda or bicarbonate of soda in Europe, green food coloring, neroli essential oil, rose essential oil, bergamot essential oil, as well as your forms to be able to form the actual balls, spoons and forks, and bowl with which to mix it, and some castor oil, and that's it. All right, so let's get right into making this. So you're gonna need 1/2 cup of baking soda. So we're just gonna take this out here. So 1 cup of baking soda, 1/4 cup of Epsom salt, 1/4 cup of corn flour or cornstarch, and 1/2 cup of citric acid. So we're just going to stir this up a little bit, just get it a little bit more incorporated. Okay, so now we are going to mix the wet ingredients. Okay, so as usual, you're going to want 3 tablespoons of castor oil. Sorry, I forgot to let you know that you're going to need jade for the stones and yarrow for the herb. Again, that's optional for either one of them, but that's what I'm using today. Okay, so let's go into the oils. Neroli is great for protection, it is great for connection, it is great for happiness, it is great for love. This is a good one when it comes to bridging that gap. So that's why I like to use neroli within my heart chakra bath bombs. So we're going to be using 21 drops of this. Bergamot. I like to add this into my mixture because a lot of the times we will give love to some and not to the other and whatnot. And I want to be able to get people to really understand that love should be greater than illusions. Everybody, no matter who they are in this world, they deserve love. Like Maya Angelou said, when you think of the most heinous crimes in the world, you can never say, I couldn't do that, because you, as a human being, have all the components within you to do whatever. So I like to add this in here so that force of love is greater than all man-made illusions. So I'm going to be putting in 21 drops of this as well. Now, rose, known as one of the most perfect botanical. The reason why I add rose into my mixture for my heart chakra is because I want perfect love. Love that is without illusion, without ownership, without greed. You know, I'm quoting Maya Angelou a lot today, but she said, love liberates. It does not control, it does not bind. That is ego. So I like to add my rose in to bring in that perfect love, that unconditional love that does not bind, it does not control, it liberates. So we are going to be adding 21 drops of this as well. Absolutely perfect. All right, y'all, so now we are going into the next part, which is adding our green food coloring. So you just want to add it in to get the color that you want, okay? All right, so now we are going to add our gloves, put on our gloves, sorry, and we are going to add our wet and dry ingredients together. You don't want it to start activating too quickly, okay? You want to basically stop it from activating so that when you do add the water, you will be able to get the activation at the right time. So now we're gonna add our next part, which is some yarrow herb. Now, why do I use yarrow? Well, yarrow is a sacred plant, and it said that if you bathe with yarrow, it will connect you to that person. So if you bathe with somebody in yarrow, it will connect you together for a lifetime. Considering this is a bath bomb, I thought this was going to be a wonderful addition because I'm creating this for universal love, right? Unconditional love. So I want to connect myself to the power of love for not just this lifetime, but all lifetimes. So that is the reason why we add in yarrow herb. So I'm just going to put this directly in and pray over my entire mixture. Now I won't be making the diamond shape one today. We're just going to go for the round ones today. Tap it in tight enough that you're going to be able to get a good press on it to hold it in place. So now we're going to add in our jade and form this mixture together into a bath ball. And there you have it, your first heart chakra bath bomb. So I am going to complete these up and we will be right back. Now, as I said, this is used to open the heart chakra, to be able to give and receive unconditional love. It is also good if you're having a little bit of a problem with your conditioning is giving you a hard time and not allowing you to think of the greater good, what's more important to you. I hear all the time people have been in relationships and, they're arguing, or there's, one cheats on the other or what have you, and they really do love each other, but they can't get over that bridge. They can't do that. They feel like a separation has happened and they don't know if they'll ever be able to trust that person again, or they're too filled with resentment. We all make mistakes. It is part of the human experience. Don't always let one mistake, or even a couple of mistakes, destroy what is really real, and that is love. Not the illusion that love can be broken or destroyed. Alright, having said that, we are done for the day. I wanted to say thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this series. If you have not pressed subscribe, you need to press subscribe. Join the Witch Please family and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. And you can always leave a comment below or send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com. I said it before, boo-boos, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you are always in my heart. I will see you again on another episode of Witch Please. Love you, boo-boos. Bye-bye.